Nina from A Breakable Strong Woman doing something I never done before. Put a bonnet on my head publicly. Mm-hmm. How y'all all doing this morning? Come on in, have a seat. I'm going to tell you why I have a bonnet on my head. Have a seat. Let's talk this morning. This video was a requested video. So I didn't do a lot of research on this video. This is straight off the dome. This video is about just my experience. But it was requested by a lot of guys. Some guys I know personally and love wanted me to do this video. And some, hair in my mouth. Some just said, Nina, what's your perspective on this video? So come on in, have a seat. I have a bonnet on my head. I normally don't do this. But because this video is about my sisters, and a lot of people feel like I think I'm better than others. And how dare you talk about bonnets? So I have a bonnet too. I just know where to wear my bonnet in the house. So, so we gonna sit down and we gonna talk for a minute. Hey, how you doing, James? I got a bonnet on my head this morning. I'm gonna explain to y'all why. I'm letting y'all come on in. Disregard the bonnet. I got my robe on. I got my tea, because I'm going to give y'all a little tea. And I put on my bonnet because I want us to feel like we just having a sleepover right now. We all having a sleepover, right? Come on in. I got my hair, it don't look bad, but I got my bonnet on. How y'all doing this morning? Who all in Florida? I prayed for you all. I hope you made it through the hurricane. I heard it was horrible. I hope everybody's doing well. We here. Check-in time. We vertical. That means we got more work to do. Come on in. Let's talk about why I have a bonnet on my head. How y'all doing this morning? First of all, let me say this. I do not try to put my sisters down at all. I don't. Everything I say out of my mouth is from my personal experience and in hopes to help somebody else. So when I talk about the bonnets being outside, I mean that shit. Bonnets belong in the house. I'm in the house. But right now, I'm really not in the house. I'm in y'all houses, but I'm still in the house. We inside. So I got a bonnet on my head. But the reason why I have this bonnet on my head, because I want to talk to some females today. I want to talk to all females today. And I want y'all perspective. But before I start talking, y'all better push that like button. Half y'all done walked in here and didn't push the like button. I had a request, several requests, yesterday, and I disregarded the request because I was talking about Diddy crazy, but about Cardi B and Offset. What's going on with that? And then Tia and her husband, Cory. And I'm going to give y'all just a little bit of my perspective, and y'all can take it like a grain of salt is on you. Because what I notice about females, we hard-headed. We don't like to listen. We think we know everything. Y'all can be mad if y'all want to, but I'm one. I used to be a big mouth, angry black woman. I'm not that no more. I started paying attention. I started listening instead of talking. So now I am a whole different being. I look back on my life now and I say, what the hell was wrong with me? What the hell was wrong with me? I don't even like me. That's what made me change. Whoever just joined in, I have a bonnet on because I'm talking to my sisters this morning. My hair is combed, actually. I just wanted to put my bonnet on so we can have meetings of the bonnet so we can understand each other right now. Let's talk about Cardi B. Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B. Cardi B is so blessed, y'all. She came from nothing. Cardi B came from Sue's on a strip pole in New York. She came from being a banger, gang banger. She's street. Teeth was crooked, couldn't hardly speak, ended up on Love and Hip Hop. And then God elevated her from there. Now she is the most known artist in the world. She's beautiful. Her teeth is fixed. She's a beautiful woman and a mother. She's rich. God elevated her so much that he introduced her to a rap star, allowed her to marry him, and then she surpassed him. You see how my God worked? She surpassed the person she had a crush on that was famous. Amigo. Wow. God is good, right? Then he blessed her with not one, not two, but 3 babies. Beautiful, baby. Them babies are beautiful. So Cardi B, tell me this. You can be mad at me if you want to. Tell me why you on the internet every chance you get arguing with folks. Why are you on the internet exploiting your husband? Okay, he's a liar, he's a cheater, he's a manipulator, he's a narcissist. He could be all that, but that's who you chose to marry. So since that's your husband, that should be left on the inside of your home. I don't understand why you're talking to Offset through us. Everything you said yesterday on the internet, again, should have been said to him on the telephone or in his face. Why do you have to include the world with what you're going through in your personal life, baby girl, with your husband that you chose to be with? If you just would have been more like Snoop Dogg's wife, LL Cool J wife, Denzel wife, Samuel Jackson wife. And I'm saying these women, LeBron James wife. I'm saying these women because we don't hear from them. Snoop has done the most. I have yet, is her name Chantel? No, that's LL wife. I have yet to see her get on the internet and tell us what Snoop is doing in their marriage. See, some people got to know their positions in life. Just because you said I do, don't mean you can. It's a reason why they have counseling before marriage, because you have to know what the position requires. Marriage is a job. And you cannot constantly tear your husband down online. And that's Proverbs, a Proverbs woman. And that's Proverbs, a woman can supposed to build her husband up and not tear him down. And I understand, I know what y'all gonna say, Offset this and that and this. You know the ones that say that, those are ones that don't have no husband, Cardi. The ones that's pushing you up and cheering you on. I seen all them hearts while you was talking. I said, look at all these lost women. And she listening to them. You have stuff they would never see in a lifetime, and you listening to them. You know the ones that love you, Cardi B. I hope you see my video one day, baby girl. I have on a body who are just joining because I'm talking to my sisters this morning. But the ones that I lost my train of thought. My bonnet and got in my brain. I just told him I was live. I just told him that. I just told him that. And he's calling me from work. But anyway, the ones that's going to survive in a relationship are the ones that know how to hold their tongue, how to be a quiet, meekful spirit like Sarah. And this is what I was about to say. People who love you, Cardi, go tell you the truth. The people that want to see you like them, they're going to cheer you on and hope that you never go back to Offset. And those the same women that if Offset come into their city, they will screw your man. Can we be real this morning? Stop listening to people that have less than you. I have less than you. But I'm trying to tell you, you don't want to lose what you have listening to people that's cheering you to do wrong by your man. Am I telling you to stay with your husband? No, God did. I ain't telling you nothing. Am I telling you to deal with buffoonery? No. That's who you chose to say I do to. Until death do you part. So why you mad At him. You should have did your research, baby girl, before you said I do. Is he faithful? Is he a protector? Is he a provider? And protection don't just mean somebody coming in my house. Can he protect my mind? Can he protect my well-being? Can he handle my insanity ways sometimes? Can he help me grow as a woman? Because I was on a strip pole in New York, so I got mental issues sometimes. I was banging on the streets of New York, so I'm quick to trigger. Can he help me overcome that? That's what you should have been looking for in a man. You was too busy talking about his stick. Don't nobody knock him out like me. Don't nobody do this. Don't nobody ookie like me. And such and such, your friends want my oosie. I mean, Cardi, you too classy for that, girl. God done elevated you. You not as Suze no more. Stop getting on the internet saying oosie. Okay? We don't even want to hear about your oosie no more. You a grown woman with 2 daughters. Do you want them to hear you one day on the internet talking about your oosie? Your vajayjay? Is that what you teaching your daughters? Do you know they're going to get laughed at and taunted because of your behavior? Now, when they grow up and they do the same things you doing, you can't even say nothing. My mama did it. Look at this video. My daddy wasn't shit. That's why I talk to men ain't shit. Look at the video. They was all over the internet. For all you coming in, that's why I have on my bonnet. I'm talking to my sisters this morning. I was so disgusted and disappointed in Cardi B because she got on the internet yesterday. And I've seen Cardi on the internet several times. But this time, Cardi, let me tell y'all what she did. Cardi B got on the internet and owned up to she was sleeping with a man while she was pregnant. She pretty much boosted it up like it was a flex. Oh, you thought you was the only one that could do it? Upset? You been hurting me how long? He's still hurting you, Cardi. You just hurt yourself. You just helped him hurt you. You degraded your own body. You stepped out your marriage and sinned against your own soul, and you think that's a flex that you hurt Offset. Now you're no better than him. See, he had to deal with God for adultery. He had to answer to God. That's why I think a lot of these women that's with famous men, they don't participate in what those men are doing because they're like, I'm not dying to go into hell with you. I'm still going to do my job as your wife, and you got to deal with God with what you're doing. That ain't my problem. That's God's problem. But as your wife, I got to still honor my vows because I'm a woman at all times, and I'd be damned if you take me out of my womanhood. I'd be damned if I let you make me into a hood rat. She got on there and flexed that she slept with a man. I'm going to say allegedly, but she said it. That she slept with a man or men while she was pregnant. You thought you was going to keep dogging me? He is still dogging you because now he's really winning because he has you dogging yourself. And you don't even know it. He got you dogging yourself. Do you think the man that slept with you respects you? Do you think the man that slept with you gonna be with you after he seen what you did to your husband? So if you get with that man, Cardi, he finna dog walk you all the way. He gonna take your money. He probably destroy your fame. You better go. Let me tell you who you need to go call. You need to go call Mary J. Blige. Go call Mary right now this morning. Get on the phone with Mary and say, Mary, what happened with you in Tunde? Is that his name? What happened? He got with beautiful Mary J. Blige. Mary welcomed another woman in their bed, allegedly, which was her assistant, a pretty island-looking chick that looked like you, Cardi. And what did they do? They started cheating with Mary J. Blige behind her back, and they ran off with Mary money. She go run and get a divorce, and he got $30,000 a month for cheating. Oh, she had to pay him every month, and he cheated on her. She ended up bankrupt and homeless. So you need to call Mary before you start jumping around with these new people, because they will bankrupt your ass. You better call Tyrese. Matter of fact, you better call Tyrone. Call him. Shit, you better call somebody, because you about to self-destruct. You have too much money to be playing. Too much money. God had elevated you from that street mentality. Girl, you gonna go back down there because of Offset? You gonna keep letting this brother win? And what made me mad, because half America right now, the guys that called me and said, do this video, they've been arguing with their girlfriend. They've been arguing with their wives. They've been arguing with their wives' friend. You know why? Because they saying, she right. That's what she's supposed to do. Don't nobody got to sit around and let nobody dog them out. So the women are, yay, Cardi. That lets you know where a lot of women minds are at. That you don't think no more than yourself to sleep with somebody while you pregnant. And y'all think that's a flex. Not knowing that the man that's, can I be a little vulgar, ejaculating on your baby head, don't have no respect for you. Because a man like that would be like, nah, baby, I'm not even doing that. First of all, you married. I'm not even going to let you degrade yourself like that, because you're mad. You're not thinking at all. So I'm going to think for you. I like you enough to wait until you have your baby and your divorce is filed and complete before I even go there with you. That's how much respect I have for you. Until then, we just friends. I can be your comfort. You can cry on my shoulder. I can take you out to dinner. We can go for a walk. I'm just going to be your friend through this process, because that's how much I like you. That's what a real man would say. Now, I'm not saying he gonna wait on you while he waiting on you. He might have another woman. I'm not saying all that. But at least he respects you enough to say, I just want to be your friend because you're not thinking right now. You're not thinking right now. You're hurt. And when you hurt, you do stupid shit sometimes. You can't, we see women, we can't keep moving off our emotions. Our emotions don't have no brain. We just do dumb shit. We just jump out there sometimes. And we end up messing ourselves up. Cardi, what you did yesterday made you look horrible as a professional woman. I'm sorry, Leon is calling me from work, and I told him I was live. He don't listen. He don't listen. He probably asked me, why you on live with a bonnet on your head? I'm on live with a bonnet on my head if you're watching, Leon, because I'm talking to my sisters this morning, and I want to make sure we're right here. And I know y'all get mad at me. Who are you? You been divorced. You dealt with a drug addict for 25 years. You don't even smoke, drink, or nothing. And you stupid. You got 4 kids, 3 baby daddies. This is why I can talk. This is why I can talk. Because I've been there. But what I've never been was, I ain't gonna say, I've never been like naive. I can take ownership for everything that ever happened in my life. This is why I'm so hard on a lot of females with the Diddy case and the R. Kelly case. I understand there's a lot of people victims, but I own my mess. Any decision I ever made in my life was a decision that Nina made for her life. I'm not going to point the finger at nobody for being with dumb brothers. I did that. I own that. That's what made me strong. Anything I did stupid, I made that decision to be stupid. Nobody crugged me. You don't put no substance in my body. Nobody ever put a pawpaw to my head. Nobody never did nothing but probably a mouthpiece. Hey, baby, blah, blah, blah. And I fell for it. Ooh, fell hard. I did that. Then I got up and I brushed myself off and I said, damn, I was stupid. It's sad when you stupid for 50 years. It's sad when you don't find your way for 50 years. Cardi, you in your 30s. I'm trying to save you 20 years. Don't be like me. Don't go running to people about your business, because people don't care about your business. People just waiting on standby for you to fail. Y'all hear me? People is waiting for you to fail. You will be amazed how many people are jealous of your nothing. Jealous of your nothing. You can have nothing and they'll be jealous. Didn't I tell y'all when I was homeless in the car, I had more haters when I was homeless in the car than when I had my house. They hated the God in me. How's she so happy and she homeless? What she mean? Thank God for another day. Let's do this. What is she talking about? Shouldn't she be crying? Shouldn't she be begging? Didn't do none of that. They hated the God in me. You know what? You know what they hated about me being homeless? They hated I was stronger than them in their strongest times. I was stronger than them in my weakest, in their strongest time, with my lowest. And they didn't understand that. They hated my strength. They hated the God in me. So, Cardi, stay off the internet. We already know Offset is a whore. We already know Offset is sowing his royal oats every chance he get. And for all of you that want to take up and say Negroes not this and Negroes not, let's be clear. Who is Offset cheating with? He's not a man. I don't think he been over at Diddy house. It's not a man. Offset cheating with a bunch of women. And y'all with the same tongue, lady, saying men ain't no good. How in the hell this married man cheating with a bunch of women, but you ain't saying women not shit? He's a married man. Everybody in America know Offset just about, and they know he's married. And they're cheating with him. But you saying men no good. So the women, what are they? What are these women that's cheating with Offset? Why y'all not mentioning them? Oh, he's obligated to Cardi. Of course he is. But y'all just said men ain't shit. But he's cheating with a bunch of women. A man can't cheat if there's no one to cheat with. If all the women said no, Offset, you stupid, you crazy, you married to Cardi. He couldn't cheat. He'd go home. He would go home because he ain't got nothing else to do. Like, damn, ain't nobody gonna cheat with me? Now I gotta grow up. Now I gotta be a husband. Damn. No, women, come on, Offset. You know why, Offset? Because they want you to pay $30,000 a month. They want to get you like they got Tyrese. You better sit your ass down too. You next. You on deck. You better sit down. Y'all got them beautiful little babies over there, and y'all rich. You know, what's saving those kids with Cardi B and Offset? Money. Money saving those kids because Cardi's not thinking. She's thinking like, Cardi, please don't get mad at me because I know you like suing people. And you ain't gonna get nothing but this bonnet if you come after me. But I hope you listen to what I'm saying. You acting like a hood rat. And I'm saying that because you're not one. You are a rich, beautiful, successful woman, and you acting like a hood rat. You don't even know your own worth. You don't even know God has elevated you. You don't even know how to embrace your blessing because you still doing the same shit you was doing when you was on that strip pole, girl. What's wrong with you? You not on the strip pole, but your mind's still on that strip pole. You see how you can take somebody out of a situation, but they mind still in that situation. You off that strip pole, but your mind still at Sue's. Go look at your bank account, Carly. Get yourself a reminder. Every time Offset do something, you should look at your checkbook and say, look how good God is. Offset who? Come on, babies. Let's go to Disney. Let's go to Paris. Take your babies and travel all over the world. You retired. You were so blessed you got in the game less than 10 years and got out and worth $85 million, if I'm not mistaken. $85 million? When you probably was making $8,500 a month, you worth $85 million now. And she was making about that because she was a stripper. You was the same woman that used to set up men and have to rob them to survive. You said it yourself. That's not even alleged. And what you need to do so you won't end up like Diddy, karma, you need to try to find out who them guys was and repay them. That's what you need to do. And say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Because when karma come back, it don't play. Diddy never thought all that bending over men and taking women bodies that he would be in a cell in a straitjacket talking about he on a hunger strike. He went from a mansion to a cell. And you gonna tell me God ain't real? God would tap that behind. God would tap that. He would strip you down to nothing. Y'all better stop playing with him. Especially the ones under them vows. I do until death do us part. You sinning. You better sit down somewhere. And that's a sin on your own soul. Even the ones that's fornicating, that's not married. Do you know when you fornicate, you sin against your own body? Is sex that good? When we think about it, is sex that good that we sinning against our own bodies? Read the word, is in there. You cursing your own body for that for 3 minutes, for 5 minutes, 10, even 30 minutes. Is it worth it? And then we wonder why our life is like it is. Man, I just can't get out this hole. I just keep starting over. My bills are always this. My kids are always that. Because you living out the will of God. You're not even trying to keep his commandments. We're not even trying. God don't bless no mess. But Cardi, you got a husband, girl, a fine husband. And I'm not saying that you should deal with his nonsense. And if I'm not mistaken, the word of God said that's the only reason that you should get a divorce. If someone putting their hands on you or they stepping out on you, he don't expect you to deal with that. So go ahead and complete that divorce before you start opening your womb to another man. Go ahead and do what you need to do and move on with your life. But before you even jump into something else with another man, you need to go get this checked. See how she already, this is what I'm saying, mental illness. You see how she already done started with another man and she haven't even had no counseling from her husband. She need a lot of counseling from her failed marriage. And she already dealing with another man. See, women think that's the answer, is another man. And that's why we keep repeating the cycle. And that's what you call insanity. Repeating the cycle, doing the same thing, expecting a different result. You keep on doing the same thing and you go keep getting the same thing. That's why y'all keep saying, it just ain't no good man. I ain't even gonna try no more. You should have been said that. Stop trying. Sit your ass down, be quiet, and wait on God. Because a woman can't find no man. God said a man that finds a wife, a wife finds a good thing. He never said a woman that go out and get a man finds a good husband. Never. He said a man that finds a wife finds a good thing. You got to be that good thing when he come. That means you should be quiet, taking care of your state of mind, your physical appearance, your health, getting you in order, and just do you every day. Be a woman. Stop looking. Stop thinking you got to go put on some naked clothes and go buy some hair weave and nails and go to the club to be seen. Because whatever is his, God gonna make sure he find it. I don't care if you got a snowsuit on. He gonna make sure he finds it. You don't have to be naked at the club. And 9 times out of 10, the ones that's naked at the club, you're not wifey. He just want to sleep with you. You're the ones that say men ain't no good because you keep selling your bodies to these men that don't want you. You keep going home from the club with a man that really don't want you. He just seen a booty and it looked delicious. I like that. I want to taste it. And he sell you a dream and you believe it. Didn't the last brother sell you a dream that didn't come true? And you believe in this dream? I'm just need somebody I can settle down with, somebody to understand me. We can grow together and have something, raise our kids. The last woman I had, she wasn't nothing, man. She talked too much. She couldn't cook. I couldn't stand her. I'm looking for a real woman. I hear you, boo. And he talking about you because your ex saying the same thing about your ass. He talking about you. But y'all don't understand that. It was so ridiculous to see her on the internet spazzing out, Miss Lorraine. And I'm sad. Oh, you thought you was the only one? It ain't funny when I'm slanging cuckoo. I'm like, slanging what? She's slinging her private parts? And she think that's a flex? And all the women throwing hearts up, go girl, go run, Cardi run, go girl, go. Come and be like us, miserable, lonely ass women that ain't got shit, that men don't even want. Come on over here. We got the bus open. Come on. They talk, come on over here to the pity party. Cardi, you done surpassed that shit. You finna go back to the bus? You finna get back on the bus. Don't you do it, Miss Sophia. Don't you do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Woo! Let's talk about Tia from Tia and Tamara. Another one. Another one, Miss Lorraine. What the hell wrong with these married women? This woman was married 14 years to Corey. Kinked the oil. Now, at first, when they first got a divorce, I'm like, Dad, Corey, he was just lazy, wasn't doing that. That's how she wanted us to believe, right? The more I watch Corey, just watch him. This brother is smooth as hell. Girl, you had King to oil, you had a working man, you had a good father, you had a faithful man, and you said you was tired of being married. Corey's so smooth and laid back, he haven't said nothing about Tia yet. He's so humble. And the way he talks, it's like, damn, girl, you walked away from that? He was just on an interview and he said, my love is unconditional. I love her regardless. It's about our children. It's not about us. I feel bad for her. I hope she finds what she's looking for. And I said, oh, damn, the panty's about to drop. What the heck? I said, this boy is smooth as hell. Tia, you just left that. You just left that. And guess what God did for him? See, this is why sometimes when God tells you to close the door, you better listen. He finally stopped fighting for his marriage and let her close that door because she didn't want to be married to him no more. He said, okay, I'm going to give you what you want. Close the door. This brother just got an offer over, over 50 million to do movies. I think it's close to 80. When he was married, he couldn't hardly get a job nowhere. He couldn't get a commercial. Soon as he shut that door, some doors just start coming, everything just start coming to him. Interviews. We hadn't seen Corey in years. Interviews. He on a Tyler Perry movie. Stuff just started flowing to him. So she was hindering him the whole time, and she thought he was hindering her. You was holding him back, Tia. So God moved you out the way. He was like, get your butt out the way. I got stuff for Corey to do. You don't want him. You talk about him like Cardi talk about Offset. You don't want him. It's a woman out there that he needs to find it, and it's not you. So now she's the victim. She's on the internet. It's hard dropping my kids off to their dad and you just be alone. Then she show a video with her daughter getting out the car. You going to daddy's house? I wish I could go to daddy's house. That's what she wanted to say. I wish I could go to daddy's house. You go to daddy's house. Okay, mom, I'll see you later. Then she get on her phone and she said, it's so hard being alone. What? Didn't you just leave Kent? Oh, didn't you just leave him? Didn't you say you going to sow your raw oats all in Jamaica? I guess the Jamaicans didn't even want you because she just was going on a girl trip last month. I guess it didn't turn out right because we didn't hear about Quinta Oil. She came back told me, I'm going to be like Stella. I'm going to get my groove back. They was like, oh, no, you ain't. Not down here. You ain't. We don't want your ass. We seen what you did to Corey. So now she on her cell phone talking about it's just a lonely feeling that you not waking up like a mother and father with your kids. You had the dream life. Rich, 2 beautiful kids, beautiful home, successful, and Corey, girl, bye. And you want to complain? You want to complain? It's girls right now got 3 or 4 baby daddies and can't get one of them to make one man. She don't know what to do with herself. On food stamps, struggling on Section 8, and you complaining about Corey. So God humbled you. He gave you what you want. Didn't you want a divorce? So what you crying for? I said, if I could reach through this phone, I would choke the shit out of Tia. Sitting there. I just, y'all don't understand how it feel to wake up. Oh, we understand. Because we haven't had a Corey yet. Get on the bus. Come on, somebody move over. Y'all got some more seats. Y'all got some more. You know what? I can imagine the girls moving over on the bus to make room for you, like Tyler Perry. I'm telling you what I mean. And I thought this was funny yesterday. I said this to somebody. I said people in Hollywood running. They running right now because Diddy telling everything. They calling everybody with a private plane. You know Tyler got two. Tyler, do you got any extra seats? No, you need to go on over there and call Jay-Z. I think he got some extra seats on his plane. You know, they running. They getting the hell up out of here. Everybody trying to, hey, I got extra money. If I can buy, can I sit on somebody's lap? They running. And that's what they doing on this bus. They scooting over for Tia to sit down. Come on, Tia. You can sit on my lap, girl. Corey ain't nothing. But if I see Corey, I would, Them same women that be boosting y'all up to leave y'all man, I'm talking to people that ain't even famous. The same women, your friends, leave him alone, are the same women. If that man get in their DM on the phone, they'll tell all your business. I told her to stop talking about you. I don't know why you deal with her all that time anyway. You know when we used to go to the club, she was cheating on you. I promise you, the women that's encouraging you to leave your man, those the ones who sleep with your man. Now, don't get me wrong. You do have good friends if he putting his hands on you and stuff, and she telling you the right thing. Yeah, I understand that. But a woman just always in your business, and why you staying home? Because he said that he's just jealous. Girl, you jealous because you don't have a man. That's what y'all need to stop y'all friends in y'all track. Listen, when I'm talking about my man or to my man, you shut up. Okay, you get you some business before you talk about mine. That's what you need to start telling to your friends. Get you some business to talk about. Stay out of my shit. Stay out of my household. Don't tell me how to deal with my man. That's why my mother always told me, you never let nobody know what you and your man going through. You never talk about the sex you and your man having. You never talk about the problems y'all having, the money issue. You keep, every time they see you, make it look like y'all doing the best of the best. Y'all could be miserable. Girl, how such and such done, girl, my man the bomb. He fine, he good. God is good. God is so good. And you miserable. But you don't let them see it. Because they waiting. Them same girls that came to your wedding, they waiting for your divorce. They're haters. They was talking about you at the wedding. I wonder how long this shit gonna last. See, I see why I got my bonnet on, because I wanted to talk to y'all this morning. Some sister girl shit. Y'all know how many women I know left their man alone and the man with the best friend. For example, I'm gonna give y'all a famous family that just went through that. The Jacksons. Yeah, Michael Jackson brothers. Jermaine Jackson did that to Randy, his baby brother. I'm for sure Randy went to his big brother all the time talking about how this island looking chick he had 2 or 3 kids by was doing him wrong, and I don't know what to do, bruh, and I'm trying to do the best I can. And Jermaine sitting there, man, just leave her alone, man. She ain't shit. Next thing you know, Jermaine married her and had 3 kids. Jermaine married Randy's baby mama and had 3 kids. So if Randy put her out the family reunion, she still can stay because she's still with Jermaine. She got kids by brothers. So they kids are brothers and they first cousins. His big brother, his baby brother, he stabbed in the back. And you don't think your friends will do it? The guy that I interviewed, if y'all go on my videos where it say interview, and I interviewed the Quinta or the cute little young dude, his brother did it to him. His brother is with his baby's mama right now, and they have children. So when they go over their daddy house, she's sitting there and got kids by both his sons. And you don't think your friends will do it? When the person that came from the same woman would do it to you? Man, y'all better wake the hell up. But Tia, don't nobody want to hear from you. You've been all over TikTok, all over TV, all in the videos. You might as well went and danced with Diddy ass. Your ass was, you might as well have one over Diddy house because you were just seeking and searching and you had a man. You think God will give you another one? You just destroyed a good man. You destroyed a good marriage for no reason. Now you have to pay. You have to reap what you sow because the man, you never one time said that man cheated on you, beat on you. You never said nothing bad about Corey. I just got tired of being married. So guess what you got? You getting what you want. You want it. He giving you what you want. That ain't the end of it, y'all. You know she don't get along with her sister Tamara. Let me tell you why she don't get along with Tamara. They don't even speak. And they twins was in the womb together. She don't like Tamara's husband, the white man. She claims she don't like his husband because he's a Republican. And she claims she's mad at her sister because she don't claim to be black. She claims her white side. She says she's a white girl because she's married to a white man. But her daddy's white, so she's white. Tia, so are you. You are the seed of your father because you came from him. You came from his sack. You came from a white man, so guess what you are? You're a white girl. You mad at your sister, and she know who she is, and you don't. So she don't talk to her no more. I can't believe she claiming to be white. Your daddy is white, Tia. Your mom is black. But you probably one of the ones that's saying Vice President Harris ain't black. I guess you can be whatever you want to be when you mixed up. You can shit. I'm white today. Tomorrow I'm black. I mean, I guess you can be whatever you want to be. But her sister is in a happy marriage with children. Not on the internet. Did y'all ever see Tamara? Did y'all ever see Tamara make a video? I haven't. I don't know about y'all. Have y'all seen Tamara? She too busy being a wife to her rich white husband. Now, do the color matter? No, it's a lot of rich, black, successful men that doing right. But even if he is cheating, she not telling us. I'm not saying her husband perfect. He may be just like Offset, but she not telling us. Every time I see Snoop Dogg's wife, she's on a yacht. She's living her best life. She's smiling with Snoop, and she's not complaining because she probably said, "As long as you're bringing that money home, you doing right by me and these kids. I'm sick of your shit anyway. I've been sleeping with you since I was 15. I don't even want it no more. Shit, let the world have it." Something's scratching me. Let the world have it. But I know one damn thing. You better make these biscuits. You better bring the money home for these biscuits. I know that. They was just on the yacht dancing. I said, look at this. Out of all the shit Snoop did, she dancing. You think you finna get my husband, the one I built up, the one I gotta help get out the streets, the one used to bang, the one used to act a fool in LA, and I build this man up. Oh, no, 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 you will not get my Build-A-Bear. I did this shit. All you gonna get is a wet behind and a few dollars. Good luck. You ain't getting my husband. Now, would a lot of us do it? Probably not. But my parents were married when my dad died. 40, I think 40, I get the years mixed up, like 48 years. Between 45 and 48 years, they had been together over 60. My mother used to tell me this. She said people always looking at how many years somebody been together, but they don't know the struggle they went through to get to those years. And a lot of people weren't even there together the whole time. So you got to be careful who you get advice for that's been married. I've been married 60 years, but only been with your husband 10. You got to be careful. But my mother said that those years, she said, oh, Lord have mercy, it was a struggle and a fight. She said, well, we had a lot of problems to get to them years. But guess what we did? We stuck together and we made it through. And the kids never, ever seen it. We grew up thinking our daddy was Superman. You know, daddy never done that. My mother said the stories I could tell y'all about your daddy. But now look at him. Look at the outcome. A God-fearing, hardworking man. He always been a hardworking man. But he has not always been God-fearing. He used to drink. But that's what life is about in struggling and love is to help someone overcome if you can, especially after they're your husband. I ain't talking about a boyfriend, a husband. Cardi, you about to walk away from your husband. You better know what you're doing. Offset's still a kid though in the mind. Offset's still a kid. He don't know how to keep his Peter in his pocket. Maybe it's going to take for him to lose his wife to realize he lost a good thing. But Cardi, you can't be a good thing if you saying you slinging your JJ while you pregnant. You ain't no good thing. But this your girl Nina from Breakable Strong Woman. If y'all don't learn nothing from me, I'm not taking advice from somebody that think it's okay to sleep with somebody while you pregnant. I wish I would listen. One of my friends say some shit like that. They ain't my friend no more. I'm not taking advice from somebody to say women got the right to do what men do. You stop talking to me. You encouraging me to be a garden tool. You encouraging me to come out there and be a thought like you. Your real friends that's thought and they be like, girl, you don't want to be like us. You don't want to come out here. Ain't nothing out here, girl. Every weekend we out here looking and seeking and can't find. You don't be like us. You better try to work it out with your husband because guess what? The next dude you go find gonna be worse than Offset. I promise you. He may be sleeping with everybody and then he probably Diddy and Offset mixed together. Ike Turner, what you gonna do then? You better sit down somewhere. And if you're going to get a divorce, just be quiet and do it. Just go. The world shouldn't even know. Just go ahead and do it. Y'all know who been married for years and we didn't know they were married? Lorenz Tate. Lorenz Tate been married 20 years. Have y'all ever seen his wife? No. He got children and everything. He felt like this is sacred. I'm not sharing this with y'all. Y'all get O-Dog. Y'all don't get Lorenz. This is sacred over here. Y'all don't get to come in my house. I know how to keep my family quiet. That's why I don't understand when people tell women this. Girl, if he ain't putting you on social media or posting your pictures, he cheating. No, some men, some people just say this is sacred. Because once I let the world in my business, that's when they start tearing down your business. Do y'all know when I met, when I first started dating Leon? Let me tell you what happened. When I first started dating Leon had never, ever been to Michigan. Well, he been to Detroit. He had never been to Grand Rapids. Didn't know nobody. Me and my kids were the only ones he knew. Okay? We were dating a good 6 months, happy, showing all our events. We showboating everything we were doing. We posted it. Everybody like, man, y'all the bomb couple. Y'all so cute together. And then one day, someone called me through Facebook. And I'm like, why is she calling me through Facebook? I answered the phone. Hey, girl, I got to tell you something. I said, what? You know that guy you dating with the dreads? I said, uh-huh. You know he was in my friend inbox. I said, oh, really? Who? I don't want to tell you, but yeah, that he was trying to holler at her. I said, well, who is it? She didn't want to tell me. So finally she told me. I said, well, show me the messages. He was in your inbox. Oh, I erased them. So why did you erase him? What you calling me for? So what did he say? He said I was beautiful. I said, oh, okay. My stupid butt Leo is an actor. He was on the set in the midst of one of his scripts. I'm calling, going ballistic, going off, instantly believed it when I already been schooled by my brother that if a woman bring you information, she got a motive. A woman ain't bringing you information because she like you. She wants your man or wants you to break up with your man. Because most women would tear a man down and even say nothing to his woman. I done tore a man down and told him, don't you ever call me again. I'm going to let your woman know. I don't instantly, girl, guess what he said to me? I know how to stop a man right in his tracks. So I'm going off knowing how I was schooled. He like, baby, what's wrong with you? You messing up my script. It was so bad that he messed up his whole lines. We ended up breaking up. Come to find out, she wasn't even talking about Leon. She was talking about somebody else in my past. And the person that she was talking about didn't even have dreads. I said, didn't you say? I thought she was talking about the one you're dealing with now with the dreads. I didn't cuss this man out. We didn't broke up behind a lie. Never even. He said, I don't even know nobody in your city. I'm thinking you ain't shit like everybody else. You just ain't shit. I'm going off. When I said I got humbled, Leon the one humble to me. I was the one, and do you know who I am? And I can be with anybody I want to be with. And I ain't got to deal with no good dude until I find myself by myself, looking stupid, listening to somebody that didn't know what they was talking about. Now I was like them. We didn't get back together for a whole year. It took a whole year for us to mend that situation, for me listening to somebody telling me some shit. Y'all better stop listening to these people. Now, am I saying he perfect? Hell no, he a man. But guess what I don't do? I don't search no pockets. I don't search no phone. I don't go looking in shit. I be at Leon's house by myself. I don't touch none of his stuff. None of his stuff. Because it is what it is. If you gonna cheat, you gonna cheat if I find it or not. All I say to men now, or Leon or whoever I'm gonna date is, hey, if you don't think I'm worthy enough to be faithful to me and you cheat on me, you willing to face the consequences, I'm gonna leave. I'm just letting you know I'm gonna leave. Because the fastest way to get rid of me is a woman and a liar, a manipulator, somebody put their hands on me. This the fastest way to get rid of me. So you ain't got to go around in a circle and tell somebody I'm sick of my relationship. Just go ahead and do it. But I'm hoping I got a man. This is what I mean. I'm hoping I have a man, and a man would tell you when he tired. I hope I have a man enough to say, I can't do this no more. I hope I have a man to say, you know what? I just want to be single to get me right. Don't just cheat on me. Be a man about your mess. Give me the option. Y'all be putting people in compromising positions to cheat. You cheating on me and didn't tell me? Oh, that's the game we playing. Because a lot of men cannot handle the game. I'm just being real. Y'all can't handle the truth. This is why y'all cheat, because y'all know, oh, that's the game we playing. I'm good at this game. I will outdo your ass and do circles. I will have you throwing up grits and cornflakes, brother. You want to play that game with me? See, Cardi, you talking too much. Shut up. This is why I got my bonnet on, y'all, for the people just joining. I'm talking to my sisters this morning. Cardi, you talking too much. Didn't nobody school you, girl? You don't tell your right hand what your left hand doing. If you slept with a brother when you was pregnant, you should have took that to your grave. You'd have told the whole world, I'm slanging cuckoo. Nobody give a damn. Girl, shut up. Old school sisters, we got to grab Cardi by the chest and throw her in the room, and we got to get her the business because she don't know when to shut up. She gonna tell all the damn secrets. Shut your ass up, Cardi B. And I know she'll get mad. I'm gonna sue Unbreakable Strong Woman. Okay. I will pack up this bonnet and send it to you because it's all I got. You can be mad if you want to. But I'm telling your ass the truth. Matter of fact, Cardi, you need to go to my mentor, Love Dorsey. Call Love Dorsey. Because she the one got me together. Call Love Dorsey, and I promise you she'll get you together. And she talked just like you. So y'all might be arguing, but you ain't going to win. You're not going to win. Love Dorsey will give you a reality check out this ass. The girl, she said in Ebonics, but she intelligent as hell. Love, you having a problem? That's my mentor. She helped me get my mindset right. I need y'all to get my likes up before I hang up here. I got over 100 people that have not pushed like. And I know y'all got to be learning something today. Some of y'all mad. Don't nobody got to deal with people like Offset. She sure don't, but it's different when it's your husband. This is what y'all don't understand. This is not her boyfriend. This is her husband. It's not our business what goes on in her marriage. If she's tired of the man cheating, she needs to be tired and close that chapter. Don't come to us with it. And some of y'all will still be on here arguing with me that she's well in her rights. She wrong as hell. You just as wrong as Offset now. Especially if you gave your body away and you a married woman. Can you tell Jesus? I did it because he did it. And Jesus said, well, you going to hell because he going. Point blank, period. This is what I be telling y'all about taking ownership for your responsibilities. Y'all think I'm defending Diddy, and I'm not. I'm saying when you become a certain age, the Bible speak about acting your age. When you become a certain age, being responsible for the age you are, you cannot do something like a 16-year-old and you're 26 and then make excuses. Well, he got me high. You didn't know how to say no. Did you get ADHD? Did you get special ooh-wee checks? Was you on a little bus with a helmet on? If you don't have none of those excuses, you don't have no reason why you was at Diddy house. Point blank, period. Y'all can be mad at me if y'all want to. I ain't victim shaming. I'm saying, nope, that's your mess. You own that. You own that. My baby girl, 18, she had a baby at 17. She was, if y'all watched me from the beginning, she was a runaway when she was 16, 17, running behind this little boy. I'm all at the police department. I'm kicking doors in looking for her. Her and my son, my other two, they was like, Mom, I ain't got time. Her and me and David, we was going at her. We was trying to save her. She didn't want to save herself. So she got a baby now, and I love him to death. The little baby I be on the internet with, that's the baby. I wouldn't give him back for nothing in the world. And every single time she say this, I can't do nothing. It's my friend's birthday, and I can't even go. And her daddy get on my nerves. Me and David look at each other. David said, oh, no. No. That's the life you chose. That ain't his fault. That's your fault. Me and Mama tried to save you, remember? You was acting a damn fool. You was in love. David said, don't you dare fix your mouth and say nothing about that dude around me. You ain't blaming him for this. You did that. Now you finna stand on it. I make her stand on it. You remember you was grown. Mama couldn't tell you nothing. So guess what? Get in there with your baby and lay down. You don't get to go to the party. And I love my boo-boo. I love my baby, my grandbaby. But I'm not babysitting tonight. See, you got to make people stand on it. Stand on your decisions. And I promise you, half them girls was at Diddy house and with R. Kelly, somebody tried to save them. I promise you. If it wasn't their mama, it was their grandmama. Somebody tried to save them. It could have been a friend. It could have been a pastor. It could have been a mentor. But somebody told them Diddy wasn't shit, and they didn't listen. So stand on it. Stand on that. So when you hit the news, don't come over here crying. I ain't got time for that shit. I know for a fact Kim Porter family tried to save her. I didn't see them talk. Where's she at? Where Kim Porter at? They tried to save her. She didn't save herself, and she's in the grave now. The girl that got pow-powed in Grand Rapids not too long ago. She was pregnant. Her baby daddy pow her driving down, whoever from Michigan, Grand Rapids know this street, driving down Eastern and 44th Street, right there by Speedway. She driving, got her kids in the backseat and a friend. He arguing with her. She driving. He turned around, pop, right here. She like 6 months pregnant. In front of her children. Do you know how traumatized them kids is to see their mama leave this world? And then when they caught him, it was about 5-6 months later. I was at the scene. Police chasing him up and down the neighborhood. He pows himself allegedly. Well, we couldn't see it. I don't know if they did it. They said he did it. In the middle of the street, all the kids out at the school, they could see from their classroom this man laying in the middle of the street. He didn't pow himself. And I grew up with her father. You know what her father told me? We tried to save her. We told her to leave him alone. I tried to get her to come to Atlanta, where I was. Her and the kids could have just came and stayed with me. And she kept going back. Now I got to bury her and the baby that's in her stomach. And now we have to raise her kids because she kept going back. So a lot of times people choose to be victims. They don't listen. And the reason I'm so hard on victims because I don't want to see no more Cassies. I don't want to see no more Kim Porters. I don't even want to see no more Cardi B's. Get it together. Before you get in a relationship, before you jump out there, get your mind right, sis. Get your mind, get your mental state right. And being alone is not healing. I keep telling you, being alone is not healing. For all of you, that's why I'm by myself. Okay, what you doing by yourself? You can put a brother in the prison, and if you don't get him no rehabilitation, he go come out a worse criminal. And it happens that way. And he was alone, and it was a bunch of alone people. You got to rehabilitate. You got to detox. You detox your body, you got to detox your mind. Your mind full of junk too. All the years of junk is up here. You got to go detox that shit. You got to release. You got to let that shit go. If your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your uncle done touched you and you ain't got no counseling, what you doing? Your husband can't fix that. Your kids cannot fix that. You got to go detox and let God deal with you. You got to go lay on somebody's sofa. At least call somebody on the phone. That's why I'm about to have my call-ins. Because the little I know I can help people overcome what they're going through if they just listen to me. I can save you a lot of heartaches and knots on your head. I can save you a lot of... You can tell me your story and I can tell you exactly what you should be doing. And I know you're like, who are you? I don't have to have a PhD. I have life skills. I failed so much in my life that I mastered it. I have a PhD at life because I done failed so much. I know what not to do now. That's what's so good about failure. It teaches you what not to do. It's good to fail because if you don't fail, you don't know what not to do. Now I know I shouldn't do that. I failed at that too many times. I ain't doing that no more. Now you know the right way, right? Cardi, now you know you don't need to jump into no marriage. After Offset, you better learn from that girl. I bet Mary J learned. But what Mary J didn't learn, she went from Diddy to Kendo, whatever his name. She got another Diddy in a different form. the great Farrakhan, Mr. Farrakhan, said something that resonated in my spirit. I'm going to leave y'all with this and I'm going to go. He said, when a man fall, don't laugh, learn. And that's from anything. When you see somebody fall, you don't laugh at it, you learn from it. And that's what y'all misconstruing about me in the Diddy situation. I'm not laughing at that brother. I'm learning from that brother. And what he have taught the world, if he haven't taught nothing else, he taught us that you don't play with God. Diddy has taught us do not play with God. Because he would take everything, all that bending over, all misusing women, all that money and fame, and he just treated it like he deserved it. God took it all back. Give me that. I take that. Take this. Take this. I take that. Could you imagine? We're going to call him Sean. He back to his original name. He ain't Puffy. He ain't Brother You Love. He's Sean. Sean is laying right now, I promise you, on that cell, looking at them bars saying, this can't be real. How did I get here? Father God, please help me. What did I do wrong? I am so sorry. I bet he got that Bible now. I bet you he reading that Bible now. You see how God work? He will sit you down when you don't have no choice but to read it. He will put you in a position that all you have is him. He right where God want him at. It's just him and God. He said, you ready, Sean? I couldn't get your attention when you was dancing all in the videos. I couldn't get your attention when you was kicking Cassie down the hall in the hotel. I couldn't get your attention at the freak-offs. I even sent Pastor T.D. Jakes to get your attention, and he slipped off and did something else. So now I got to do it. And you don't want me to come. It's like your mama showing up at school. You don't want Jesus to show up because he ain't finna play with you. And that's just real. He's not, when he come, he's coming. Oh, come here. You want my timeout? Okay. I'm finna give you a timeout. And sometimes the timeout is forever, ever. I don't think Diddy will ever bounce back. But look at all the chances he had, y'all. Look at all the chances. Offset, look at all the chances Cardi gave you. Look at all the chances. Snoop Dogg even had chances. You beat a murder case, Snoop. And you still at F-offs instead of being at church? It's like, how many chances do you get? I guess they think they a cat. You get 9 lives. With Diddy on number 10. He done ran out. I'm like, dang, why I don't get them kind of chances? No, I ain't gonna lie. I get them kind of chances. God have pulled me out of nothing several times. I had to remind Leon, you don't complain when you want to be blessed. You got to be grateful to be blessed. You got to show gratitude to be blessed. If you right now down to your nothing, you better be happy as I don't care if you woke up this morning in a sleeping bag. You better be like, man, look at my sleeping bag. I got the nicest sleep. This sleeping bag kept me warm all night long. Thank you, Father God, for this sleeping bag. I could have been on the sidewalk on my hands, but you gave me a sleeping bag. And I promise you, you keep being grateful, that sleeping bag go turn into a tent. And that tent go turn into a car. And that car go turn into an apartment. And that apartment go turn into whatever else. You go keep growing if you keep praising. You got to keep praising. Because he'll give you what you want, Tia. You didn't want to be married. Now you're not married. He'll give you what you want. Jesus on the main line. Tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want.